Okay, part 2. Hold on, I gotta share this out. Unfortunately, this is part of YouTube too. We get knocked out of our own lives because, yeah, awesome. This is not the same live, right? We had to create a new one. Oh, YouTube. YouTube. I'm just gonna go close out the other one. That way we don't, I don't confuse people. I mean, the longer that one's open, the longer I get, hey, Jen, how are you? Of course, the longer I'm live on the other one, the longer I get watch hours, but I don't want to, you know, do all that. I don't like to confuse people. I'm not here to step on people. Yay, Misty. Yeah, I know YouTube's acting kind of funky. I mean, it is 5:20 Eastern time. People are coming home now, and people are probably going live on their own channels. I find like certain times of the day this kind of happens a little more because everybody's dipping and doing out there. I'm just gonna shut down this other live. Like I said, I don't want to, you know, confuse people. Oh, all right. Yay, Queenie's in the house. So, yay, the Rays are in the house. The Rays are definitely in the house. And it's definitely nice and sunny outside. Oh, what a beautiful day. I love this. All right, just going to stop that streaming. Yep, we got 2 queens in the house. Yes. Oops, yep. Okay. So the joys of that is, the joys of me ending the other stream is now you guys get me for a little longer. Yes. Yep. I did put my, yeah, I know. Yeah, yep, Steve, I know. I'm pissed too. I am pissed too. Yep, it's definitely, it's life. Yeah, don't be pissed. We're going to just carry on, guys. We're going to carry on, and we're going to come out smelling like potpourri. Some people out there, they go around, hi, hey, Chefy. Hey, my new friends. Everybody, pick up Chef Aurel Young. He's a friend of my good friend, Delightful Dawn. He's cool. Really awesome. Let's get him some new friends in here. Yeah, stay positive. You know what in life? You are going to meet new people, and it's just not going to click well. It's life. Look at Jeffrey, James, and Tati. That's a pure example of what happens here. Oops, hold on one second. I just want to check something out. Hold on. Hopefully this isn't going to kick me out of here. You know, social media is a great place to learn how to deal with bullies and people who are just not right for you. It's better than in person because, like, look at Jeffrey and James and Tati. They became really close with one another. And look at their mess. It's a mess. That's what it is. It's a mess. I do feel bad for them, though. I feel bad for all of them. I do like them all. Well, Tati, I gotta learn more about. Tati's somebody I gotta learn more about. I'm a little like not sure about her, but you know, Jeffrey and James, I hope they can work things out. I think they will work things out. That's gonna be the next thing. Although Tati did say in a post that, yeah, I know, Steve, you're a New Yorker guy. You just can't let it go. But don't worry. This group's going to come out stronger and positive, and like I said, we're going to smell like potpourri. And the people who do us wrong, they go around thinking that they poop potpourri, but they don't. And you know, that's what it's like. No worries, Chevy. We'll be here for a while. The joys of life of my live restarting. Now I get to stay here longer, although I do have my chicken in the oven. So, you know, oh, I didn't save something? Okay. Oh, okay, yep, Steve, you could save, yeah, Jamie will tell you everything if I didn't download everything to you, but, we're gonna fix this. We're gonna fix this. I'm mad too, because it makes you wonder, who can you trust? You know, I know Jamie I could trust. I know the Rays, they're all good in the hood. But this whole thing made me very angry. But I'm not going to. Oh, Jamie, if you're not friends with Steve, it may be in your other box. That's probably where it's at. Oh. Weird. Oh, it's definitely over. Okay, perfect. I think we're going to be able to fix this, Steve. We're so going to fix this. People are just, you know, but I'm going to keep going on it about it. I think we have a very strong group right now, which is awesome. It's awesome. It's all going to come out good. Oh, you'll fix it all right. Yeah, I know you, Steve. Steve, this guy right here, if you don't have Bully's life, I've known him for 10 years, and he's a very good, supportive friend. He's tried to help me. Sometimes I might not have listened. Oh, it's not in your other box? It could be in your filtered box, too. Try. There's also a filtered box. Something like that. But, yeah. It's life. Sometimes, you know, we'll get there. But, I just say this, though. Deleting my, YouTube app was the best. The best thing I ever did. My Facebook app, not my YouTube app. I deleted the Facebook app on my phone. It was yeah, Facebook. I don't like Facebook. I just don't. Yeah, I was stubborn. But, you know what? Sometimes it takes a little... You know, sometimes it takes a lesson, a life lesson. Sometimes people are a life lesson. So, you know, when it comes to friends, it's either you are teaching me a lesson or you are a lesson. And, oh, Steve, I forgot to tell you. I got a message from my friend, John. Yep. Did I tell you that the aquarium that was going to come into the Massapequa Mall got scratched? Yep, Massapequa Mall's not getting the aquarium after all. Whoop, whoop. That's a win. Hey, Khaled. Welcome. So I thought you'd be... I was very... Yeah, yep, They're not coming. That aquarium got in a lot of trouble in another mall, so that is out. So the Massapequa Mall will not be getting an aquarium. Big win. So we got a win for the animals today. It's always a plus. It's always a plus to have a win for the animals. Yeah. So I'm very happy about that. If we can have an epic win for the animals, that's fine. You know, somebody's got to, you know, there's got to be some win for the innocent beings out there. So I guess the animals got to win. So very happy to hear that. I think all the puppy mill stores have been removed from the malls too. So I'm very happy about that too. I think Smith Haven finally got rid of that. You know, I used to be all about adopt, don't shop, but sometimes you do have to shop because you want something specific. But, you know, you got to do it responsibly. And, you know, you have to go to the right people to get what you want. And the malls are just not it. Yep. I thought that one closed down, Steve. You sure? I think it's closed. Unless they put another one in there, which I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I haven't been over there much either. That mall isn't so fun now that they got rid of the Walmart. You know, I like going to that mall because I had like everything all in one place. No, that's my my ceiling fan. Yeah, I'm cooking. I have a chicken in the oven, so I kind of oh yeah, that, yeah. I know they still have, that took over the Walmart. Sorry, I was just reading a story about Charlie. I know, I'm looking at something about Charlie. I'm loving that hair right now. Long hair, don't care. He's got some long locks going on right now. Charlie Hunnam's going to be doing a film with Mel Gibson soon, so he's growing out the beard and the hair. Goldilocks. I hope so. Well, actually, I kind of do have a thrift store. I have my eBay store. But most importantly, I got to get myself out there. I got to get my comedy out there. I got to get, you know, I have to start doing some auditioning and things like that. Oh, hold on, ladies. Hold on to your hats. Oh, see you later, Misty. Hold on. You want to see something hot? Somebody just asked Charlie to remove his hat. Now, I like Charlie's hat. But watch this. We ready for this? Ladies, you ready for this? Oh, yeah, that hair. That's some gorgeous locks there. And the beard. That hair is gorgeous. I kind of do and I don't like. Oh, see you later, Elevator Crazy. Thanks for stopping by. I may do another live later. Much later tonight because it's Monday and I feel kind of energized. So I may do another one. Everybody, I want to ask you all a favor. I have first off, I have two playlists. I have Miss Kelly's art that has, I didn't have any coffee. Oh, actually, you know what? I had coffee in a new way. This is a new thing for me. I had this kind of coffee. It's a protein shake and it has caffeine in it. I got to be careful with the caffeine because caffeine is a diuretic and that's not safe for me because I can become easily dehydrated. So, yeah, it's not bad. It does have like a, it has like a, what do you call it? Like a kale-y type of taste because it's a vegan one. It's a plant-based protein shake. But I've got myself back on the straightened path with my diet, so I'm really proud of myself. The scale started going back where it belongs. It's part of life. I actually haven't had any slip-ups today, which is awesome, thank God. I think I caught myself from my mistake. So, you know what, when I don't have protein shakes, that sometimes gets me in a bad place, and I make mistakes and such, so they are pretty important. I got those 2 for $5 at CVS yesterday. So, yeah. But, 2 things, if you weren't... Oh, banana split, that sounds quite tasty. I can't eat bananas because I'm highly allergic, but I can eat the ice cream. So, 2 favors, guys. First, go on my community tab, because I have, yep, I do, no, I don't have one Kelly's Farts. I don't fart anymore because my diet kind of stops me from doing so. I have to take poopy pills to help me go. See, this is why me and Steve are good friends, because we can joke back and forth. I actually have another friend that is on Facebook. We're very sarcastic with one another. But I don't think he's on YouTube, but I should try to get him on here. Yes, please thumbs up the live. I do have 2 playlists. I have a playlist of fun. It's called Funshine, which has everything from the Sunnies, the Rays, Sunny Bros, anybody else who's a friend. I'm trying to help everybody the best way I can. I know my live streams aren't as big as the networking ones, which is fine. but I want to help everybody get their watch hours, so I do have that. And I also have my Kelly's Art playlist, which is my own stuff. I want to keep that separate, unless if I have collab videos. I have my collab videos in the Funshine playlist, but I also have my own. That way, I can help everybody else. Also, I do put videos of yours. Oh, sorry to hear that, Barry. Sorry. I do put, if you have a new video coming out, I do put it on my community tab. Please go check my community tab, because I have a lot of people's stuff on there, so go check it out. I'm trying to help everybody I can. It's very important to me. Oh. See, this is what friendship's all about, is that you can be sarcastic and cool with one another at the same time. Hi, Cutting Board. Nice to see you. Happy Monday. So, yeah, that's very important to me. I want to help the best I can. I may start adding other people's videos into the Funshine playlist. I do have another, well, everyone has a playlist of videos, excuse me, they liked, so, it'll be in there, too. I actually have 3 playlists, because we all have a playlist of stuff that we like, so there's that. Hey, Lois, hi again. Yep. Hi, Ames. I'm doing well. How are you? Oh, the 30-second rule, yep. We all got one of those. Do. This is Dippy. And here's Do. This is Dippy Do. Dippy Do, Dippy Do, Dippy Do, Do. And then we got Flippy. Flippy's in the house. Hey, Flippy. Anyways. It's been pretty well, Ames. It's going very well. Yep. Flippy, Dippy, and Do. But you won't get any videos of me talking to them or pretending to be them either. Just trolls for my trolls. That's all. And that's how I roll. But yeah, so back to the other stuff. I'm trying to do what I can to help y'all out. If you'd like your videos in my playlist, I'll be doing that for you if you want. No, I don't even do that. Honestly, when I get off this live, I'm going to eat my chicken, and I'm going to catch up on some Boardwalk Empire, because I do support local talent. Yay, White Tupac's in the house. How are you, darling? Another good friend. But yeah, my last live was titled Don't Trample the Flowers, because there's some of that going on. Here it is 5:30, 5:45 Eastern time. It's nighttime. Well, not really nighttime. It's evening. I have my chicken breast in the oven, which will be good for me for a few days. Friday's live, I'm not going to go crazy cooking. Probably just make a pork loin thing, or chicken breast. I'm not sure. Haven't quite decided. I don't eat a lot of pork, to tell you the truth, but it was on sale and the kids kind of like it, so we'll do it. So yeah, don't trample the flowers, guys. Let's work on helping each other out. Maybe. I do have a packet of chocolate pudding for Friday, too. Maybe I'll make chocolate pudding for dessert. Yeah. So like my last live, the title was, oh, everything's awesome. I am dipping and doing, as Wendy Williams would say. Ooh, homemade soup. I do that every now and then. I do have the chicken breast in the oven. I may make a soup out of that. That's something very big with me. I use everything, so nothing goes to waste here. Yeah, so don't trample the flowers. I think what happens a lot in life is that people see others as a opportunity. Some people, I think, used some people around here because they're opportunists. Yeah, I don't eat Cheerios, but don't pee on my Cheerios, yeah. Some people out there use others because they're opportunists. And then you got those who see someone who is small. Yes. Let me tell you something. That's something I've learned very big with weight loss surgery, is that you learn very quickly who your friends are and who aren't. Because people, they don't want that fat friend to succeed. They don't want the fat friend to succeed because, when you're in a group of people and you got that one fat friend, they'll never be seen as anything else as the fat friend. And then when that person goes to, have the weight loss surgery, they want to keep that fat friend on the pedestal that they're on. So, with weight loss surgery, you do lose a lot of friends because they don't want that fat friend to succeed. Awesome. Thanks, Steve. So that's a big thing in life. Weight loss surgery teaches you about the people that don't want the fat friend. YouTube too. I've lost a lot of friends along the way because of the weight loss surgery. I lost a lot of friends when I was placing my child up for adoption too, because people just didn't get it. They didn't get it. One person got angry with me because I just could not place that child up with somebody I knew, because I didn't want to have that constant reminder. So, I decided to place that child with a stranger. I didn't want the constant reminder of the rape and the child that isn't mine. It's bad enough I got to deal with my kid's grandma who used to let Isabel call her mommy. Yes, my kid's grandma used to let my daughter call her mommy. Jacob too. And it bothered me because I just didn't think I'd ever be seen as anything else but Kelly. And yes, Isabel used to call me Kelly. So, yeah. A lot comes out here and there. So, when I placed the child up for adoption, somebody did get angry with me because I wouldn't place her with somebody I knew. I just couldn't do it. If that makes me bad and wrong and sad and all that stuff, I'm sorry. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I mean, it's hard enough to get over a rape as is, but to throw that child in the mix makes it even more difficult, because that's still a constant reminder, even though she doesn't live with me. And yeah, I totally get that, Jamie. It hurts. It hurts. And the thing is, with this, it would have been really even more difficult with this child that I couldn't keep. Somebody else was going to raise her as mommy, and I'd had that right in my face. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Yeah. Well, you know what, Chef? I do it a lot from time to time. Yeah, I'm working on it. It does take a lot for me to write that stuff. Hi, Ainur. Welcome. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yeah, I actually am writing 2 books. It takes me some time because that's some heavy stuff that I'm writing down. But it helps. I have been through a lot. But YouTube's another great place for me to talk about it, because I know that there's some people on here who are going through it too. And if it helps me, it helps them. This is very, very therapeutic for me. I hate it when people say, oh, don't talk about your stuff on social media. Nobody wants to hear your dirty laundry. Some people need a place to talk about that, because there's some people, listen, my mom, she understands but doesn't understand. Yeah, and social media may be exactly it. You don't want to tell somebody who's been through a lot to not post these things, because they've been through a lot and they need somewhere to go with it. It's better to post it on YouTube or Facebook than to hold it in and end up doing something horrible. Yeah, Jen, you know what? It's baby steps. It's baby steps. Some people don't feel comfortable talking about it, and that's okay. You have your way and I have my way, and that's fine. But I think it's great for me to come out so you don't feel so alone. I don't want people to feel alone. This channel is open and honest about things. It's not always going to be about fun and unboxings. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You know, and Steve, my good friend Steve, was there during the rape and all that kind of stuff. You know, you know, he tried to get me away from that person, and I didn't listen. And some things happen for a reason. Like I said earlier, people are either going to teach you a lesson or days. Some people are going to come in our group and they're going to either be a lesson or they're going to teach us a lesson. Teaching and being a lesson are two different things. And you know what? Sometimes a herd needs some thinning too. You know, some people, and you know what? Some people out there put up a good front. People put up a good front, making you believe that they're excellent, awesome people. And then the truth comes out. There's also people who are fake. I've seen some, and you know what? Some people out there are really good at being fake. So the people like me, yeah. No, he actually did. He did contact me, in January, but I threatened to go to the authorities if he were to do it again, and he didn't. But that doesn't mean he won't be lurking around. Yeah, I can't stand fake people. There's some people out there who are really good at faking it, and there's some people who are really obvious. And then there's, you know, it is what it is. You know, I don't want to keep going on and on about it because it just, like I said, some people come in and some people come out. And that's part of life. You know, it's part of life. You're going to learn. Like James, Tati, and all that going on. They got that going on for them too. You know? Hey, just went. Yeah. Yes. No, I have, Chef. I have grown. My buddy Steven here will attest to that. I used to be a very, very negative, angry person. You could look at, you know, I was somebody maybe people didn't want to hang around because all I had was negative stuff to talk about. Now I don't. You know? Yeah. But you know what? Now I'm in a place, thanks, Chef. Now I'm in a place where I feel like I could help people. I actually did go to school partially for being for human services, but I decided that that just wasn't my way of doing things. I didn't want to take advantage of people, and that's just how I saw things. I don't want to take advantage of my friends. I don't want to make money as a social worker off people who I feel so closely to. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to help people this way. And I want to help people with the gift of laughter, too. That's very important to me. Like I said, I am a comedian. I'm working on that this coming summer. I will be going to some open mic nights. I have the video series everyone's really loving right now. I've been doing the Nanny Boo Boo, and I've gotten a lot of requests to do more, and I'm going to do more. Every Wednesday we'll have a new Nanny Boo Boo. I will keep her videos short. Yeah, I like to make people laugh. I think Hollywood would be honored to have me because I'd be so different. And that's very important to me. Mad Libs. I'm keeping my eye out for some of those. But yeah, so, hey, Shanoop Gapalan, welcome. Yeah, I'll be doing that as well. If I do go to the open mic nights, I do believe, because that's not technically copyrighted material, I will have my mom holding the phone, and I will go live from the clubs. I do want to do that. That's very important. From now on, when I do film Nanny Boo Boo, I am going to start tagging Kevin Smith. Sorry, Kevin Smith. Oh, there's a Kevin James, isn't there? And Judd Apatow. I'm a huge fan of Judd Apatow. He's from Long Island as well. Oh, yeah, you'll record too. I definitely want to get my stuff out there. Let me tell you something. Weight loss surgery really gave me a new lease on life. I feel a lot better with myself. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Nanny Boo Boo won't be live, but I will be using the same material Nanny Boo Boo uses on the live. Because that's basically the stuff I would use anyways, without the Nanny Boo Boo face anyways. And that's my kind of, that is my kind of comedy that I want to work on, is real life comedy. I don't like to do politics. It's not my thing. It's never going to be my gig. I may joke around about celebrities though, but that's one thing I promise on my channel. There will never ever be any political chats here. I don't want to go there. Don't want to talk about it. I just want everything to be real life stuff that y'all can relate to. Same thing with my lives. I want to talk about real life stuff that you guys are going to be able to relate to and feel good about talking about. But we're going to have fun. We're going to have fun, and we're going to help each other. We're going to help each other grow as people as well as channels, because that's very, very important. Like I said in my last live, don't trample the flowers, because you shouldn't be trampling the flowers. Yay, Misty's back. We should not be trampling each other. We should not be stepping on one another. Yeah, exactly. That's why I can't stand some of these comedians. Roseanne Barr, she's done on my end. I don't ever want to hear about her. Same thing with, I don't like Kathy Griffin either. I don't. I like people like Dane Cook, because Dane Cook doesn't do those kinds of things. I just like to be, I mean, of course, we all know that I love, I do love, if you know, I love that show, what's her name? Miss Maisel. Miss Maisel is an awesome show. I love it. I love that show. They were auditioning for people recently in my area, but they wanted to, but unfortunately they were looking for men. And I'm not gender fluid, so, uh-oh. Here comes the puggy. There she is. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. That's her favorite spot. But yeah, so, you know, when you're on YouTube, make sure you don't trample each other. Make friends. I really think what happened between Tati, James, and Jeffrey should be a lesson to us all. You know, pug life. There she is. There she is. Really? Yeah, Miss Maisel, she is, that show is a Amazon Prime show. It's not, she's not a comedian. It's just a, yes, I'm back, Trigger Trey, you know. Unfortunately, YouTube kicked me out of my other one, which is typical. It happens all the time, unfortunately, but it's cool. But another thing is, you know, if you want to be friends with somebody, you know, don't be embarrassed to be friends with them. If you're embarrassed to be friends with somebody, just don't be friends with them anymore. Don't drag them across thinking you're friends and you don't want to, you know, put them out there for whatever reason. I would never do that. I love all. I love all, and I will never, you know, step on anybody, and, you know, I just won't do that. Nope. And never be afraid to tell somebody there's something not right going on there. If they're doing you dirty, don't be afraid to say something, because, you know, I am a hippie. Yep, I am a hippie. I have no problem saying I'm one. Hey, Harold, how are you? Harold, thank you for bringing your friends in my live the other day. I appreciate it. Hi, Ralph. So anyways, I'm doing well. How are you, Harold? How's your Monday going? Is it going well? Hopefully you have some nice weather going on. Just one of those days. Like I said, don't go trampling on your friends. You know, if you're not going to be friends with somebody, just bow out gracefully and move on. You know, I try my best to stay out of things. You know, it's just the way I like. I'm from a. If you don't know me, I live in gangland. I mean, I don't live in gangland now. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that for sure. People are just so fake these days because they hide behind the computer. They think they could hide behind the computer and the phone and social media. You know, it's sad, but that's the truth. You know, they hide behind everything, and you know, it's not cool. People shouldn't be doing that. Be upfront with one another. I do miss the times in life where social media wasn't in play, but it is, unfortunately. I know you're not fake, Harold. Don't worry. I know who's fake and who's not. Um, Unfortunately, there's a lot of it going on. Like I said, because social media lets us be that way. Um, and also, you know, in life, we live in a society where people just don't know how to mind their own business, too. I was living in East Islip. Ugh, I hate this town. It's too overly political. I don't like East Islip. It's way too political. People here are just... And it's one-sided politics, too. But I don't like to talk about politics. Yeah, I don't like fake people, either. I don't like overly political people, either. I don't like it. I don't play sides of the fence on politics because it's... Both sides suck. There you go. That's all you're going to get out of me. I don't support the left or the right. I'm about free love. I am one bona fide hippie. Go for it, Steve. Go for it. I actually have friends. I actually have a friend. Yep. Yep. I hear that one, Harold. Yep, me too. Yeah, exactly. Don't waste people's time. And more importantly, don't just waste people's time, but don't use them to get your way either. That's wrong. When you use somebody else to get where you're going to go, you know, I hate that. And you know, that's what I hate. I hate that. You know, I hate when people, you know, have an agenda and then they use other people for that agenda. And then once that agenda once their goal has been met, like, you treat me like trash. No, honey, I ain't trash. You're the trash. And take your old self out. Bye-bye. Bye, Felicia. That's just how I see it. Don't use other people to get your way. And you know what I think? You know, like I said, like I've been saying, hey, painting the roses red. How are you, darling? I really think we need to take what happened with James, Tati, and Jeffrey seriously. That's really opened up my eyes to a lot of things. It really has. It really has. I'm doing quite well. The weather's nice. And I didn't go get any coffee today, so I guess I got to win because I didn't go wasting calories on coffee and other crapola that I normally would. But yeah, so that's very big. You know, don't trample on other people. It's wrong. It's cruel. Don't do it. And look, I got white hairs poking out here. I know they say don't do that, but let me see if I can get it. No, I can't. Okay. Scissors. You know, I just hate that. Another thing is this. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't do anything to it, really. I just, oh yeah, I did one of those, masks the other day, and I really love that Paris Hilton, face cleanser that we got in Ipsy Glam, last month. That stuff is awesome. I don't like Paris Hilton, but she's awesome in creating some good, facial cleanser. Man, oh man, that's some good stuff. Hey, Camo Cowboys, my good friend, how are you? I just don't like people using one another. That makes me sick. People using one another. moles, that stuff. And you know, here's the thing. I don't like it when people play out that they're your friend, and then their friend, I appreciate that. It's always a pleasure to see you too. This is one thing I don't like, is when people, what do you need, Steve? Always. I can always help you out, Steve. What's going on, my good friend? There's also, you know, people out there who, you know, they're either embarrassed to be seen with you, which I don't like. That's pretty rude. You know, but like, hey, Citizens TV, how are you? Nice to see you. There's another thing I don't like, and that's, you know, not only you being embarrassed to be seen with people. I'm good. I'm doing quite well, Citizens TV. When your friend is being rude to somebody else, well, when your friend is being rude to somebody who you consider a friend, you know, that's pretty, you know, that's pretty rude. If somebody's being rude to one of my friends, let me tell you something, I'm calling your ass out. See you later, Just Went. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's another thing with me, is if you're going to be rude to one of my friends, I don't want anything to do with you. I don't want anything to do with you. It ain't going to happen. Not doing it. You know? Somebody was rude with me in a live the other day. And I think I've talked about this. I used to be a vegan. Hey, Tocumbo. Hey, sweetheart. How are you? Nice to see you, darling. I used to be a vegan. I'm not a vegan anymore, due to health reasons, because I had the weight loss surgery, and unfortunately I can't do it anymore. And, yeah, I know that happens, Ames. It happens, you know. I used to be a vegan. I'm not a vegan anymore. I support those who are. If you could do that, if you could be a vegan, I mean, I applaud you. I am going to find a way to get back to it one way or another, and if I don't, I don't. I want to. I don't like eating meat, but I do because I have to. That's just the way weight loss surgery works. I'm actually going to be having chicken in a little bit. Trigger, I have a chicken breast in the oven. But let's just face it. While I don't like eating it, I use everything. So the chicken breast I have in the oven, that'll last me a few days because I can't eat that much, for one. And two, I will use the bones to make a soup. So, you know, that's another big plus. Oh, Bounty's live. Ah, barbecue sauce is good. I like that Sweet Baby Ray's. That's some good stuff right there. But yeah, so I'm not going to go crazy with the live because I see Bounty's live. I want to make sure I go over to that to see Bounty by observation, another good friend of mine. Yeah, so I just don't like that. You know, you can't be, hey, Misty. Oh, yeah, I know you were here before. I'm just saying hey again because that's the way I am. Yeah. Bone broth is the best. That's the highest protein soup out there. You get, what, 9 grams of protein out of that one little cup? And you know something? If you're friends with me on YouTube, in person, and all that stuff, I can tell you, you're gonna have. I'm one good person to be around because the one thing I love doing is supporting one another. And like I said, I have 2 playlists. One has my stuff in it. I love you, Misty. Guys, if you don't have officially Misty, she's got a lot of great stuff on her channel. She loves to do Dollar Tree hauls, DIYs, and all kinds of stuff. I still feel a little fat, Steve, to tell you the truth. There's some parts of me I still feel fat about, but that's because I was kind of lied to by the well, I mean, not really lied to. I guess my bariatric surgeon thought I wouldn't have loose skin, but I do. So, that's unfortunate, but I do, and I don't really like it, so, it is what it is. Yep, Misty's our Ray. You know, we have the Sunnies and the Rays, and we're gonna do awesome. Oh my God, I'm loving all these Charlie photos. You know, there are two things that get me going. I have two things of inspiration. I have three actually. My Sun Rays, YouTube, and Charlie Hunnam. Can I tell you something? If it wasn't for Charlie Hunnam, I don't think I'd be at this point. I owe a lot to that guy. And I know I talk about Charlie a lot. I've been a fan of Charlie since I was 16. No, actually, I want to share this story, Steve, because I think it's really important to me to share. If you didn't know, I don't know if I talk about it. Sorry, Frankie, you're about to have a little fall here. I'm about to get up in a minute. Oh, she knows. She's smart. Unfortunately, sitting up there doesn't get Frankie very far. I've been a fan of Charlie since I was 16. And because he was on the show Undeclared with Seth Rogen and all those people. But I didn't watch Sons of Anarchy when it first came out. I started watching Sons of Anarchy when I feel like I needed it. I started watching Sons of Anarchy when I heard Marilyn Manson was going to be on it. I'm a huge Marilyn Manson fan, just so we all know. I love Marilyn. I think his music's awesome, and I think he's an awesome person. I know, Steve, you have your thoughts on Marilyn Manson, but I like Marilyn. I think he's pretty cool. He's really creative, and not just with music, but other things. And, yeah, Charlie's my sweetie pie, and I still have my thoughts. I still think there's a possibility here. We'll see. We shall see. I had a card reader once tell me the man that I'm going to end up with is somebody who's going to take care of me and my kids. So, anyway, so Charlie, I started watching Sons of Anarchy when I heard Marilyn Manson was going to be on it. But that was after I was sexually assaulted. That was, I think that was just season 6 had just ended. And season 7 was very important for me. Jax Teller died on the show. If you didn't see Sons of Anarchy, he does end up dying. Sorry. But Jax Teller was killed off on the series finale 4 days before I placed that child up for adoption. I literally had no idea how I was going to grieve a child I placed up for adoption. Don't be sorry. It is what it is. It helped me be a better person, I guess. That person was a lesson in my life. Somebody was a lesson, taught me a lesson. There's two kinds of people. There are people out there who teach you a lesson, and there are people who are lessons or uplift you with those lessons. Are you 30 yet, Steve? I can't remember if you're younger than me or older than me. I can't remember. I'm 33. So, I thought you were younger than me, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. But yeah, so Jax Teller died on 5 days before I had to place that child up for adoption. She was a product of the rape. And oh yeah, you're 30, so I'm older than you. I kind of figured. And then shortly after that, I discovered the Charlie Hunnam International group on Facebook, which is a group of 50,000 people who are Charlie Hunnam fans. I learned a lot of stuff in there, to tell you the truth. I learned how to do photo editing and things like that. So, and then I started, before the rape, I started going, before the rape, I actually did start on getting my weight loss surgery, but I ended up not getting it because, you know, the rape happened and all that happened. But then the Charlie Hunnam group created a new group called Hunnam's Healthy Hotties, where we were working on getting healthy with each other. And I started trying to lose weight on my own. And then 1 year ago, last week, I called up. I actually had my first consult with my bariatric surgeon. So Charlie helped me get healthy on a lot of levels. he's very important to me. I actually used to watch Undeclared with my golden retriever. Her name was Charlie. And so, yeah, I feel a lot of gratitude and closeness with Charlie because he helped me get to where I am. And just recently, I felt positive enough to get in contact with Jamie Johnson, and here we are, months later, the sunnies and the sun rays. So this is awesome. I really owe a lot to Charlie. People always ask me what it is I would say to Charlie or what I would ask him, and I always tell him, it's not a matter of what I would ask him. I just say thank you. But I always still tell myself that I am not meant to meet Charlie as a fan. I'm supposed to meet him in a professional way. Just like before my weight loss surgery, I bought clothes in a smaller size as a way to motivate me. And that worked. It sure worked. So, hey, Steve. But like I said, that's why I want to meet him in a professional way, not as a fan. I think that's just the best case scenario. Let's check that chicken. Yeah. Yeah. And, whoops, hopefully I can do that. No, I can't. I'm just going to check that chicken. Oh, whoops, sorry, guys. Woo, 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 woo. So, Charlie's very important to me in that sense. He helped me cope, and he helped me get healthy on many different levels. Gosh, I love that guy. Yeah. I did win a opportunity to. I did get the opportunity to win a email Charlie, but I don't know if he ever read it or whatever. But I feel like that's destiny, you know? Maybe it's destiny, you know? I like to think that way. That this is destiny, that me and Charlie are meant to be something. I'm trying to check this chicken. It looks like it still needs some work. Yep. Woo! Alright. Yep, some more work done on that chicken. I'm just going to cut down this stupid bag. I don't think this has one of those poppers in it. Or does it? Yeah. Yep, doesn't have one of those popper things. Let me see here. I'm just checking it. I think another 10 more minutes would be good. Whoops. So you get 10 more minutes of Miss Kelly. But I think I'm going to go live again later tonight because I need to work on my hours and, chitty chat. So yeah, I'm starting to think that Charlie is my destiny. It's good karma. That's good karma. Of all the bad things. And he's been through some bad things too. I'm sure of it. So, I think it's destiny. We'll see. I know some people say, oh, maybe I'll find someone like Charlie. I don't want someone like Charlie. I want that guy. I always tell myself it's either Charlie Hunnam or nothing. I don't know. Maybe it's nothing. I don't know. I guess we'll soon find out. I mean, I'm really working hard on getting myself out there. It's very important to me. I don't want to give up on anything. I want to teach my kids that if you have a dream, you don't give up on it. So that's my big thing. I don't want to give up on my dream. I'm 33. I still think it's possible for me to make it into Hollywood. I'm not giving up on it. If you didn't know this, but Tom Hanks got discovered picking up trash at Yankee Stadium. So I use that as my motivation as well. Charlie is my motivation, and so is Tom Hanks. I like Tom Hanks. I like his movies. He's a good director. I actually have a bucket list of actors and directors I want to work with. And, of course, Tom Hanks is on there, Martin Scorsese, all those cool guys. Of course, I'm working on my writing too. So, oh, Trigger Trey, yeah. I'm really working hard because I don't want to give up. I don't ever want to give up. You know, yeah, that's true. But honestly, right now, I just want to work on my project. I want to work on getting me to where I got to go. And I just know that I'm not meant to stay here in New York. I'm not meant to be here. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you've seen Martin Scorsese? I remember you had a photo, and I thought it was, remember that time you had the photo of the cannolis, and I thought that was Steve Buscemi? I like that guy, too. Steve Buscemi's awesome. What a cool dude. What a really cool dude. Guys, if you don't know the story, I want to share it, because I think Steve Buscemi is a pretty cool guy. He actually was a fireman. Did you know Steve Buscemi was a fireman? And when 9/11 happened, yeah, never give up. I can't. I just can't give up on this dream because it's all I ever want. And YouTube is going to get me there. I mean, YouTube's going to help me, but I got to go out and start applying myself. I don't have just dreams of Charlie. That wasn't Steve Buscemi, though, right, Steve? I thought that was Steve Buscemi in your photo. He's cool. Steve Buscemi, if you didn't know this, he was actually a fireman. And when 9/11 happened, he actually dropped everything to go go back to work at his station. And he actually helped with the 9/11 recovery efforts. Isn't that awesome? I like Steve Buscemi. He's pretty cool. And that's one thing I want with fame, too. I don't want the fame like with the paparazzi in my face kind of thing. But I want to be given the platform to help, too. You know, I thought about, you know, many different things that I'd like to do. I would love to create a organization for birth moms. That way, you know, they're not alone. Wow. Oh, Steve, is that the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio? Would it be that one? I know they're filming something out in Quag with Nicole Kidman. But I know they filmed part of Wolf of Wall Street in Nassau County. So are you talking about that movie, Steve? I like Leonardo DiCaprio too. He's pretty cool. I like him as I don't just like him as an actor. I like him because he does a lot of environmentalist type of stuff. And that's the way I want to do things when I'm famous. I want to be able to give back to Mother Earth. We only have one mother. Oh, Joe Pesci. No, he definitely wasn't in Wolf of Wall Street. That's a good movie, too. I know they filmed part of that on Long Island, too. I like Martin Scorsese. He's an excellent director. I would love to work with him. I just would love it. I wonder, you know, I remember when Boardwalk Empire ended, they were talking about doing a, oh, I don't remember that one. The breakup? Was that the breakup? I don't know. I don't like Jennifer Aniston too much. Something about her don't click with me. But that's important for me if I became famous. Even with being monetized on YouTube, I want to donate a portion of my pay to some charities. Oh, I don't remember that one. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of Jennifer Aniston. Something about her just doesn't scream right to me. But it's cool. You could like her. But that's the thing. When I'm famous, I want to do stuff for the animals, for the environment. I would love to have an organization for birth moms. So, because like here in New York, we don't have any special counseling programs for ladies who place for adoption. They do have retreats for people who have gone the other way. Again, I don't want to talk about, you know, pro-life, pro-choice, and all that stuff. But it's kind of sad that we don't have programs to help ladies who place children up for adoption. They need help. You don't just, you know, place a child and carry yourself up from your bootstraps. You need help. You need counseling. You need therapy. You need friends. You need all that kinds of stuff. So that's a big thing with me. I want to have an organization to help birth moms, maybe a mentorship or, you know, something like that. I'd love to have a thrift store to help, you know, domestic violence victims. Another thing I would love to do is a prom organization. I don't know if you know this, but when I was in high school, I was in a high school for people with special needs, because I have mental health issues, and it was a school for people who had issues there. And my school did not have a prom until I came along and I helped plan one. So, and a lot of those kids were very, oh, the bounty hunter. Okay, yeah. Ah, cool. So the school I went to didn't have a prom, and I wanted us to have a prom because most of us, that's all we knew. We didn't go, I mean, we could have gone to our home school district's prom, but it just didn't make any sense. So I fought with BOCES, which is what they call it, BOCES, to have a prom for us. And I mean, a lot of other kids were in group homes or didn't have family or money to buy prom dresses. But my therapist at the school had arranged for prom dresses to be donated to us. So that's something I would like to do when I'm famous. I'd like to create a prom organization. I know when you have to go to these red carpet events, you know, you have to buy those dresses. And what I would love to do is when I have to get one of those gorgeous gowns, I would like to sponsor a young lady in need with the dress and, you know, hair, nails, and makeup. That's what I would like to do. Do I need a bug? No, I don't need, oh, maybe. I could always use one. Here, I'll hug my troll. That's Flippy. Flippy! You know, those are things I want to do. Of course, I want to work more with the Sea Shepherd. I want to do more environmental things. I have a lot to do. I'm a storyteller. I'm not looking to become famous just to become famous. I like to be creative. It's literally the only job I feel like I can do. Well, I mean, I've worked in retail. I can't do a 9-to-5 job. It's just not in it for me. Oh dear. And, of course, I want Jeffree Star. Jeffree! I want you to be my makeup artist and my bestie. We could be really cool, I think. I'm not afraid of Jeffree. I think he's still a decent human being. Maybe a drama queen, but that's okay. Jeffree Star, Miss Kelly would like you to be my makeup artist. And maybe you could do well with helping me pick my clothing. See, that's the thing, is even if I'm famous, I'd still go thrifting. I don't think Jeffree does thrifting. I'd still go thrifting. I've already Googled how many, I've Googled all the Savers in California, so I know they have quite a few. You know, I'm not moving anywhere that doesn't have a Savers. So, California, I see you have quite a few. So, when I'm famous, I'm still shopping at Savers. I don't care. And I don't say if I'm going to be famous, because I don't think that way. I know it's going to be a when, and I think my time is coming. But the major thing is, I'm not on YouTube to step on people and, you know, use them to get my way, because that's just not how life works. And if I'm going to become famous, I'm taking my sun rays with me. We're all going to be famous together, and we're going to have a compound, and you know what? You're all going to have some kind of a job that's going to pay really well, because I'm going to take care of you. That's the way it is. And whoever isn't in the sunnies anymore, or sun rays, or whatever, you know, just know now it's kind of like your loss. No skin off my nose. But yeah, so yeah, that's it. I'm not going to step on people. So whoever's in my atmosphere right now, y'all going to be a part of it in the end. And I will start thinking of pretty colors for y'all to wear as bridesmaids and maids of honor when I marry Charlie. There we go. Make that not an if, make that a when. Kidding. You never know. Nothing lasts forever in Hollywood. He's been with the same girlfriend for 13 years and no ring on it, so I don't see that as a if. I don't see that as an if, and I don't see that as a when. Hey, listen, you never know. Like I said, nothing lasts forever in Hollywood. But yeah, so that's the way I see it. I want to, you know, And you know something else? If you don't know this, I'm actually a few weeks older than Jeffree Star. So I like have all these thoughts of me and Jeffree having like joint birthday parties and such. I think me and Jeffree are going to be excellent besties. I don't know about Tati. I don't know her all that well. And I hope that Jeffree and James can work it out. Jamie needs a hug. Here's Dippy. No, this is Flippy. This is Dippy. And this is a do. Flippy Dippy Doo. Flippy Dippy Doo. Flippy Dippy Doo. That's the way I want to do it. I don't want to step on people. I want to bring everybody with me. I think us Sunrays are going to be happy in California. California is beautiful. Although I want to farm. I want to farm so I can rescue animals, especially racehorses, retired racehorses. I love animals. Maybe I could find the right person to help me go back to being a vegan. I hope so. Never know. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to go live again later. You know what? I'm not going to say if I'm going to go live later. It's going to be a when. I am going to go live later. I'm not going to tell you when I'm going to go live either. I think I'm just going to do it. It may not be midnight. Maybe I'll go live at 10. Maybe I'll go live at 11. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a pop-up live. But I want to go live again later because I love it. I love this. So I'm